Have you ever bought grips and they were super hard, or they kept on slipping on your bars, or pretty much the bar end sucked and you blew through them, dirt got inside of them, and you end up getting throttle grip? Today's Explain and Review, we are going to talk about the Michael Harkous Signature Primo Cali grips. So stay tuned to this video because we're going to tell you all the specs and everything about these grips. We're going to tell you why you should buy them, also tell you where you can buy them, and then at the end we're going to give you a way that you guys can win a bunch of free stuff from our bike shop. So yeah, let's get to it. First of all, if you don't know who Michael Harkous is, he is a super sick street / skate park rider from the Whittier area, Paramount area. He rides Paramount skate park all the time. So if you hit up that skate park, you'll probably see him. He's also one of our team riders on our actual team. So we've been dealing with him and hanging out with him since we started the shop. And he came to one of our first grand openings, and he's always backed us up and supported our shop. And so it just felt right that we supported him as well. So he's been riding for Primo for quite a bit of time now, and he was lucky enough to get a signature grip from him. So that's super cool. So what better way to do that than to sell it on our website and also tell you guys a little specs about him. So if you know him, tell him congrats on the new grips. If you want to know a little bit about it, yeah, let's do it. So first of all, these come in the traditional Primo package, which always look nice. Second, these grips are available in 4 different colors. They're available in the traditional black. They come in this bright blue, an olive color, and then also a tan. So if you want to know if these things match any other products that they sell, they definitely do. The blue, the tan, the black, all match the Stevie tires. And I heard that there's a couple other things coming out from Primo that'll also match these. So stay tuned in for those things. Another thing that we noticed is that these grips come with the traditional rip pattern. You might have seen these on a bunch of old school grips and new school grips. Pretty much every brand has a grip with a similar pattern on it. So he's always loved that style grip. So they decided to do that, but add a couple little cool features on their grips. So let's pull one of these out of the package so that we can check it out a little bit closer. So first thing I noticed upon grabbing these grips is that they are definitely really soft and comfortable. They got like a sticky rubber, and they just pretty much, feel really nice. A lot of our team riders ride these on their bikes just because they like the style of it, and we got a lot of cool feedback from them. They said that they last a long time, they grip really well, and yeah, they just look pretty cool on your bike. And we're from Cali, and it's cool that they are called the Cali grip. So that's a cool feature. And kind of go on top of that and add a little bit more on that is that they come with this little tiny palm tree logo or design on both sides of the grip. So it's on both sides, and there's also a little Primo logo below it. And if you look really close, these grips also have a really small knurl that go all the way around the end of the grip on each side. Now on the opposite side, it has a little Primo MH that is embedded inside of there, so you can see that little detail, which makes it really cool. Another cool feature is that these come a little bit longer. So a lot of other brands, they make a 143 millimeter grip, but these come in at a real lengthy size of 170 millimeters. So when you're actually measuring them, it's 170 millimeters to the end right here. There's no flange on it, so you're not cutting off some of the rubber. So even the ones that are like 143 millimeters, you got to cut off the flange, so it takes another 5 millimeters off. So these come in extra long, just what everybody wants. Also too is that I noticed that the the thickness of these grips is pretty, I would say, pretty standard, almost on point. I've seen some of these rib pattern grips where they're really, really thin and it feels like you're holding onto just a straight handlebar, or they're really, really thick where you'd have to have like a monster hand in order to grip the handlebars. And if you have a big giant grip, it makes it really hard to hold onto the handlebars. Another feature is that it comes with a super hard plastic bar end. So these things are pretty cool because they just push in. You don't have to use any tools or anything like that. The end piece is even doper. It has a little Primo logo right on the end. Kind of matches up perfect because it's a circle. But I don't know if any of you else think this, but doesn't it kind of look like the Beats by Dre logo? Yeah, it definitely does. I think so, but yeah, pretty simple. Don't have too much information about grips because there's not too much crazy things that go on with grips. They're pretty basic, and this one is pretty similar, but it comes in a nice rubber compound. So definitely a good quality grip. Also too, we want to talk a little bit about installing grips, because we notice a lot of people come to our shop and they ask us to put on their grips and they think it just happens like that. And yeah, it's cool, yeah, we can put on your grips, but we're here to work. We got a lot of other things to do. We can't just put on everybody's grips on for free. So yes, there's definitely a charge, and the reason why there's a charge is because we got a little bit more skills. We're not doing it out on the street. We're not doing it in our friend's garage. We kind of put on a bunch of grips, so we kind of know what to do to keep it from getting throttle grip or messing up your grip. I've seen a lot of customers come in here. They'll put them outside and they spit on them. They throw water in there. They use WD-40. They do a lot of other things, but they're very impatient and they go out and they just ride. So it ends up basically making the grip slip on the handlebar. So if you really are thinking about an investment in your grips and stuff like that, I understand that it's a very inexpensive product, but there's a few steps that you got to do in order to make sure that these things last. If you are doing stuff like that, it kind of doesn't really make sense, because I thought all those BMXers are supposed to do the best quality, the best craftsmanship, and just the best labor, and make sure that our bikes are real nice. So if you love your bike, I would definitely look at some tutorials, maybe go online, see if there's any other descriptions of how to put on grips. If you don't know how to put on grips, if you're very impatient, shoot the shop guys a little bit of cash. Let them do it professionally, because the last thing they want you to do is to put on a pair of grips, go out there and ride, and for them to slip. Also too is you got to realize that if they're doing it right on the spot, expect to pay them a little bit more. And if you want to get a little bit of discount, kind of let them do it on their own, and maybe they'll give you a break. Keep buying from their shop. They'll definitely help you out. But there's a few ways that you might want to look up. I'll try to help you with that. We'll tell you some other ways in the future, but there's a couple ways that we put it on. I didn't mention WD-40, and that is a good way, but the thing is that you gotta let it sit for a while. Like I said, if you're impatient and you do WD-40, yeah, they'll slide on, but what I've seen a lot of people do is they end up grabbing the grips right away to see if they're actually stuck. And the thing is that WD-40 stands for water displacement. So basically what it does is it'll go inside your grip and handlebar, and it'll actually wipe out any water or any moisture. But if you're sitting there pulling it like it's a motorcycle, it's gonna allow air to get in there, water to get in there after the WD-40 has dried, and you will get throttle grip. So if you're using WD-40, make sure that you leave the grips and the bicycle sitting in the same position overnight. So do it before you go to sleep, so you can slap your grips on, take a nap, wake up, and then everything will be dry. So take that in consideration. Another thing is another way that you can actually put these grips on is you can use zip ties and slide zip ties in here. align your grip, pull out the zip ties, and that'll lock it in there with no moisture. You won't get any throttle grip or anything like that. Another way that we've seen is, and used actually, is you can use an air compressor, use the air nozzle, and basically you slide the grip on the end of the bar. You poke the little end of the air nozzle inside the grip in between the bar, and you just give it a little pressure while pushing it on. But be careful, because these things could blow up, get real fat bubble, and explode. So definitely you want to use something like that. Make sure you pay attention. Don't blast it right away. Do a little slow ease into it, and allow the grip just to fill up with air slightly, and to give you a little bit of less resistance, and allow you to slide that grip right onto the end of the bar. And also too, make sure that you leave a little bit of the rubber hanging off on the end, so when you mount this bar end and you put it in there, that this bar end will actually squeeze and push the grip a little bit and give you a nice seal. Because we've seen people where they don't do that, and it's a little crack like this, and you dump that thing in the water or dirt or anything real easy, and what happens is the water and dirt gets in between, and it starts to cause your grip to get throttle grip right here, and then eventually it works its way all the way to the inside, and eventually your whole grip is damaged. So keep those little tips in mind. We hope those helped you out. So when you go to our website at Stack BMX Shop, make sure you buy a pair of these Primo Cali grips. Like all of our products on there, if you buy these grips on our website, you can put these on any handlebar. They fit any bicycle. They fit any of the bicycles that are on our website. Any of the handlebars, any of the bar ends fit on these grips. Yeah, just really easy. So yeah, definitely check out our website, www.stackbmx.com, and pick up a pair of these grips. But yeah, if you, like I told you before, if you guys want to win some free stuff from us, we set up 2 contests right now. One is at 1,000 subscribers, and one is at 5,000 subscribers. So all we want you to do is to give us a little comment below. Tell people why they should subscribe to our channel, and just put in the comment box below. Make sure you like this video. Make sure that you turn on your notification bell, so that every time we post a new video, you guys can watch it and comment it. It gives you more chances to win. Because what we're going to do is we're going to randomly select one of the videos that we posted when we hit 1,000 subscribers, and then we're going to go through the comments and see one of the comments, and we're going to randomly pick one of them. So if you want a better chance, make sure that you're commenting on all our videos. And then also too, we want you guys to share it, because if you guys share it, it allows your friends to see it, and then it helps us get to more subscribers right away. So the faster that we can get those subscribers, the faster that we can hook you guys up with that parts package. So we definitely want you to keep promoting it, help us help you, because at 5,000, what we're going to do is we're going to give away a free bicycle to one of our viewers like you. We're actually going to give a bicycle away that is worth $300 retail value, and we're going to ship it to you free of charge. So definitely follow us on there, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to dang, I'm messing up big time, but don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Stack BMX Shop. And we got a bunch of stuff going on there. We do a bunch of contests. We just started a raffle. We post a lot of BMX videos, from our team riders to pro riders to new products coming out. Just a bunch of random stuff to kind of help the BMX community. So definitely check us out on there. And like I said before, make sure that you pick up a pair of Team Riders Michael Harkous signature Cali grips. Definitely buy them. They got plenty of colors. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video. We appreciate it, and we'll see you tomorrow.